Here are 5 things that you need to know from an orthodontic patient perspective about braces. Time for some PFOing so you know where you're going. Okay, so here we are in the clinic. We have a wonderful patient that has just finished his orthodontic journey. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing you to the wonderful Matthew. All right, so Matthew just finished his braces. We're gonna ask him a few questions just for you. So,
do braces hurt?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay? Tell us why.
Sometimes. When?
Usually like after an appointment, if it's just gotten changed up a little bit.
Wire adjustments, yes.
Teeth moving around, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Were your braces, did it hurt to get your braces on?
I don't remember.
It's been so long. All the bad things have been just removed from his memory because today is so exciting. He got his braces off.
Do you ever have wires that were poking, or did your gums get scratched up?
Occasionally, yeah.
Occasionally, yeah. What do you do for that?
Just deal with it.
And pray.
Pray.
Actually, you can use some of that wax. Sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you need to come back into the office and get it adjusted, the wire adjusted, so it feels better.
Question number 2. What foods should you avoid?
Corn.
For me, I really like cone.
Like from the cob?
Yeah, and popcorn.
Multiple corns. Watch out for the corns.
What do you do if something breaks?
Come back to the office and get it fixed.
Come back to the office. That is not a bad solution, okay? Sometimes it happens when the office is closed, and so there may be an after hours number that you can call to connect with your orthodontist, or somebody that can help you manage the broken situation, especially if it hurts. If it doesn't hurt, it may not be absolutely necessary you come in right away. You can come in and they can manage it during normal office hours.
How do you take care of your braces?
Brushing and flossing.
Is it easy to brush and floss with braces?
No, it's definitely harder.
Definitely harder, so it just took more time, or what?
A lot of it was definitely more time, and then like flossing, like getting in between each of the wires and stuff.
Okay, very nice. If you could give one piece of advice to all of our future bracers out there, what would it be?
I guess just managing your braces and ask questions.
It wasn't to invest with Warren Buffett or anything like that?
No, maybe.
Keep asking questions. Like, maybe you should consider investing with Warren Buffett.
Maybe.
You said keep asking questions. If you're not sure,
Ask questions. Your local orthodontist, your provider can be there to help.
way to go. Congratulations, you got your braces out.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are with our next wonderful patient that just got the braces off. She's really excited. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Hi, I'm Lynn.
Lynn is here with us. She just got her braces off. She's super excited. And, right, you are super excited?
Oh yeah, I'm riveted.
Okay, we're gonna ask Lynn a few questions about her braces experience so you can get maybe some authentic, some fun, and some serious ideas about the braces process. So, question number 1.
Do braces hurt?
Braces itself or the process?
Ooh, see, there you go. You're hitting on some really good points here. Hit both up.
Braces itself, not necessarily. It depends on how your gums formulate after you get the braces on.
Okay.
The process, if you have sensitive teeth, can either be really cold or really warm depending on the tools that they're using. So if you're sensitive, it could be a little bit of a twinge for you. If not, then no, not really.
Okay, that was excellent. What about when you have the braces on? During the process, do braces hurt?
They ache.
Okay.
Your teeth are kind of getting used to being in a new position, especially once you like change your wire and stuff and they're tweaking it. It can get a little bit painful in the sense of your teeth are literally moving. So you're gonna expect a little bit of discomfort, but it's not like astronomical amount of pain.
Excellent points. If your teeth are sensitive already, we do use water and air, and sometimes that can make your teeth feel a little bit sensitive when you're putting the braces on. And then, like she said, when you adjust the wires, your teeth are literally moving, and so there's gonna feel pressure and they get a little bit sore. So, great points.
What foods
Okay.
should you avoid?
One of the big keys I see is brittle things like chips, popcorns, anything that kind of has like crunch to it or like a bite. It could pop a bracket off, which I have done on several occasions. But if you kind of stick away from those sticky things, brittle things, stuff like that, then you should be fine.
Perfect.
What do you do if something breaks?
That depends on what broke.
Okay, what if a bracket breaks?
As long as the bracket isn't poking something, if it's still attached, then you can call them in, let them know that the bracket broke. And if it's not like an immediate situation, then they can schedule a time for you to come in and get that fixed. If it breaks off, keep it with you. Go back in, show them, hand them the bracket, and you're like, this is what fell off, then they can replace it. If it breaks and it starts poking you in some ways, then you can call them and be like, hey, this is irritating me, and then they can get you in sooner.
Wow. She said it like she was our front desk associate. That was just perfect.
You want a job?
What do you do if you swallow a bracket?
Well, you've swallowed a bracket. Congratulations.
See you on the other side.
Okay, how should somebody take care of their braces?
Invest in a good toothbrush, and flossing is really important. I got myself a water floss because it's kind of hard to maneuver like a string of floss. They teach you really good techniques to get the floss underneath the brackets and the braces, etc., etc. I found a water floss was much easier and it got the job done much quicker.
That was really good too. Okay, so look for a really good toothbrush, and flossing can still be important. Water picks, like she was saying, the water floss, that can be helpful, and make sure everything stays clean. If you don't have clean teeth, you're gonna spend extra money at the dentist fixing cavities after braces, so
Exactly.
be careful.
If you could give one piece of advice to all of our future bracers out there, what would it be?
One piece of advice?
One piece, the golden nugget.
Oh, patience.
Patience.
Have patience.
Patience
You're not
in
gonna see
Padawan.
results immediately, but don't get tired of like, oh, I'm flossing every day. This is so exhausting. Yeah, it can be, but it's gonna be great in the end. I had mine for 2 years. Patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue. That is excellent advice. So, hope you enjoyed our little talk. Lynn,
That was wonderful.
Welcome to our TED Talk. my friend.
Congratulations.
now it's my turn. From my perspective, 5 things that you need to know. Do braces hurt? No. Well, they don't hurt to put on. The only part that might hurt is when you are trying to move the teeth with the braces, you can get sore. So at your wire adjustments, the first couple of days after you get the braces on, or the wire adjustments, might feel a little bit sore, and then that soreness tends to go away. And your cheeks and lips, they kind of have to toughen up a little bit, like getting calluses on your hands from lifting weights. When you work hard with your hands, they get blisters. Well, your mouth can get irritated like that from the wires and the brackets, and so you need a little bit of time to get used to those. What foods to avoid? Well, from my perspective, I'm going to say watch out for the candies, right? The really crunchy, sticky candies, for 2 reasons. One, anything that you have to just chew into really hard, all right, bite into with great force, increased risk of breaking brackets. All right, the more you break brackets, the more you got to come in. It slows down the process. It may put you back, or it may end up even costing you more money. Be careful. Right. Second reason why you got to watch out for those sticky candies, hard candies, is because braces is already hard to clean your teeth. Or excuse me, it's already hard to clean your teeth. And then you add braces on, which makes it even harder, and now you're actually adding extra sugar when you eat things like candy, increasing your risk of cavities. Sometimes when you break something, it doesn't necessarily require that you go in for an emergency visit or like to get in right away. If it's hurting, if a bracket breaks, or if a power chain breaks, or a wire breaks, as long as it's not hurting you, what you can do is you can call in and say, hey, this is what happened, and the orthodontist office might say, hey, yeah, that's fine. Like, we'll take care of that as soon as when you get back for your next appointment. If it's hurting, that may be more of an indication, hey, there's something off here that we need to take care of more immediately. If it's something that's poking, sometimes you can take a little glob of wax and just push it right on the spot that's irritating or poking. How do I take care of my braces? Well, what you need to do is you need to make sure you have a good toothbrush, and make sure you have a routine of brushing, and not just brushing fast like okay? You need to make sure that you are spending time looking at your teeth. There's no extra fuzz or white material on the teeth, around the brackets. You need to get all of that off and spend the time to get it off. If you don't, then over time your gums can get puffy, they can bleed, and you can get cavities and spots on your teeth. You've got to brush. Some people like to use the water pick. It's a little like basically like a water gun that sprays in your mouth, and you can spray all over your teeth. One piece of advice for all you future bracers is find an orthodontist that you feel, or a provider that you feel good asking questions, being with, and spending time in the office with, because it's a long journey and you want somebody that's gonna try and help make the experience good for you. Hopefully you like this video. Give us a thumbs up if you do. If you have any questions or your own comments about going through braces and your experience, or if you wanted to answer those questions, I'd love to hear from you. And of course, consider subscribing to the channel so that I can open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth and beautiful bites. That's all I've got, just a little PFOing so you know where you're going. Packard out.